Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Good Deeds by Kathryn Moon. I really like this cover. This is a Omega type book, even though they don't use the words Omega. It is about a girl who's a scavenger, and there's, various planets, and she's a pilot, so she piloted herself to a new planet to sell goods that she's found. She's very independent. She is a breed, which is like an Omega. It's like, I can't pronounce, like Dendaris. I can't pronounce it. But they have heats. So as she's like doing this sale, she starts to feel this heat come on. And she's very kind of strong-willed. She doesn't want necessarily a mate. She doesn't necessarily like the culture that she came from, and so she like fights to have her heat that isn't in with like other Dendarius people, so that she doesn't end up risking getting mated to a pack. So in this world that she's currently in, after she has to sell, she's like trying to go to basically like a pleasure house that can fulfill her needs during this time, and there's no strings attached. So she ends up at this, they call it a cozy house instead of like a pleasure house. It's called a cozy house. She ends up at this cozy house called Nuts and Bolts, which really made me laugh. But it's filled with AIs. So they are like robots, and they're like humanesque, but they're pleasure robots. So they were built for pleasure, and there's like all these different models, and she starts her cycle there. And so that's kind of where the story picks up, and the relationship she has with the 5 robots in the house. And I know that sounds really weird. Robots may not be your thing, but it really doesn't feel like they are robots. There's a lot of really good kind of interesting knowledge around it as far as like their codes, and she's very like much an engineer. Like, she knows code, she's engineer, she knows how to rebuild and take apart robots. So she is doing that along the ways, and they start seeing like trends and everybody's codes and kind of what that means, and then what does it mean to like the larger picture of the person who builds robots and controls the planet, basically. So it's really interesting. It's more than just smut. That is a good piece of it, but I enjoyed each of the characters and just the overall storyline. It is a standalone, so it really keeps you interested, trying to figure, okay, well, what's going to happen next, or what's going on, or what does this mean? So I do recommend it. I really do like Kathryn Moon. A lot of her books are very good. They usually are reverse harem, which this is clearly. And she has really good Omega ones, so if you haven't checked those out, definitely do it. And then she also has monster ones, which are very good. I highly recommend those too. So I really like her as an author. I like her writing style. And so when I came across this one, I was like, oh, I'm gonna check this out. Robots may not be my thing, or I don't normally read it, but I like her as an author, so I was willing to read it, and I did enjoy it. So definitely check out Good Deeds by Kathryn Moon.